First Alert 4 starts now.
Thank you for staying up late with us tonight. I'm Justin Andrews. A driver is in custody tonight in connection with the deadly crash in the Metro East. That's seen right here on this map here at a house on South 8th Street near Lincoln Street in Belleville. The car crashed into the building and then caught fire. First Alert 4's John Kipper has new details for us tonight.
It's sad. It's heartbreaking. I can't believe that it happened so close to our house here.
Mike Bredhauser can see the crime scene from his front yard in Belleville, something he says is becoming more frequent in his neck of the woods.
I want to say it's abnormal, but it's starting to become more and more normal in this area.
It does appear to be a unique situation. Police say a man drove a vehicle into the duplex, which then caught fire. They say an adult woman and a juvenile girl were found dead in the wreckage. Police also say the driver then fled down the railroad tracks and after a tip was found and arrested in this Dollar Tree, nearly 3 miles away from the crash. They have yet to release the victims' names, and the driver has not yet been charged.
Now, police have been on scene at least 9 hours on Sunday, continuing to investigate what happened. We also saw an arson investigator for the state fire marshal as well. The family, also on hand for much of the day, say they're just not ready to go on camera.
Police also say they sent out code red alerts to residents, telling them to shelter in place during the manhunt. But that's something Bredhauser did not get.
My wife just told me that you have to sign up for it here in Belleville.
He also says on Friday afternoon, he saw police at the same house where the tragic crash occurred.
And as I drove by, there was an officer out standing out front of the same apartment or duplex.
Police say at this point, they believe the driver crashed into the home on purpose. The case is currently classified as a double homicide. Reporting in Belleville, John Kipper, First Alert 4.